All right, officially live, first time streaming. Let's see what happens. Don't expect this to go perfectly, but we're about to cook and we got nothing else going on. So let's see what's going on. I feel like I was built to stream, but I guess we'll find out. All right. Regardless, we will be drafting because why not? All right, let's jump into a fast puppy. Don't expect there to be too much action right now for your boy, brand new streamer. What do you expect? Let's see. I got any action? No action. Nobody's in yet. Nobody's watching. What did you expect? I basically do live streams essentially because I do not cut much of my shit. I just go straight live. Regardless, let's get into it. Let's enter a fast puppy. Yup. Once I actually have a loyal fan base or whatever it is, we'll get into BBMs and all that good stuff. But until then, this is what we're doing. My favorite position, number 3. I have a couple others, but my wife's out of town. All right, so we are pick 3. Jamar Chase. Very simple, very easy. If I had people to chat with, I'd ask them, hey, what are you thinking? What would you draft? Where would you draft? Why would you draft? And most importantly, who would you draft? We're using the solver. Love the solver. You gotta put the queue up, God forbid. But yeah, I think pick 3 is actually the nuts because you gotta take Jamar Chase after Gibbs and Bijan, and if one of them slip, you get top 2 guys. So obviously that makes the most perfect sense. All right, lock it in. Let's fucking go. Jamar Chase is always the move for me. No questions asked. But yeah, I love the solver. Love 3rd pick. And we are about to cook. Let's see what happens here. Alright, give me a little Jamar Chase. Easy. I've been getting the 3rd pick so much. I'm very happy about it. I wish I would get that shit in my redraft hometown league. I want to grab the trophy, but it's right next to me, and God, do I love that thing, and I don't want to give it up. So, we're looking good now. I'm going to draft for a little bit. This is where a good chat would be awesome, but I'm not there yet. So, I agree with everyone in the chat right now because there is nobody. Okay. What would I like to do here? Essentially, depending on what happens, it would definitely be. I love K9 this year. I can't say it enough, but Kenneth Walker's gonna eat. He is going to eat. That's for sure. I mean, he's having his best year. Watch. K9 would be a dream come true if he falls. Most likely, it's gonna end up being Bowers, which, I mean, to me that's the nut start. Is literally the best wide receiver and the best tight end. I mean, give it to me. But that would be the dream. If not, AJB, Drake. That's where I'm at. Running backs, yeah, that's it. K9, I'm off Derrick Henry. Jeremiah Love, it's too rich for me. If like I got lucky and got him in the third round, I'd be down to see what happens in Arizona. But Algier to me is going to take away his TDs. Maybe he has a good season, but TD wise, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe scores 4 to 5, which is not exciting at all. With Algier probably scoring the other half of them. Give us Bowers, that'd be pretty cool. AJB or Nico would be fine consolation prizes. That's just how I'm feeling. Give us Bowers. Alright, for sure. Bowers it is. The most elite. Now we gotta land this now. We gotta land this thing. Which is Rashee Rice. Could consider Jeremiah Love here and do something a little different than I normally do. I don't care for Devonta Smith. What I've been doing a lot lately is actually been pulling up a Mecca. And I'm cool with it. I feel like I may have to go Jeremiah Love just for uniqueness. I don't want to be drafting the same teams. Jeremiah Love could be really good. Normally I'm off Jeremiah Love, or he's gone. I'm taking my guy. I love Brees Hall, but I think Emeka is going to be that guy. I'm pulling him up lately in drafts. Look, I like Olave, but I also think Baker Mayfield over Shuck, easy. I mean, there's not really a question about that. Wide receiver 1, Tampa Bay. Everything just says New Orleans offensive line. Both offensive lines are amazing. Fantasy points. No, it wasn't fantasy points. It was ETR went over the offensive line. I mean, that's a great video to go watch because offensive line is literally the most important thing for any offense. So, yeah, to me, Emeka is this. You want Emeka. Like, I like Zay, but I don't trust Lamar. I mean, there was times last year you just were like, are you trying to play ball anymore? So, a little bit of that. Love Latin McConkey. I think it's just got to fall in the right spot, but I don't think that's in question. Oh, and Olave, he's still chilling here. Well, no, he's not. I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of his. I'm not really always the big fan to draft him. He's just always been kind of had like an injury tag on him. You know, he got concussed a lot, but I also fault that to Derek Carr. But you know, I don't trust Shuck as much as I trust Baker. And when it comes to tiebreakers, it's like, who do I trust more? It's Baker, Tampa Bay, Tristan Wirfs, that offense. No more Mike Evans. They got Jordan Tyson. It feels like Emeka's stars are lining up. And you're seeing it on all the big, you know, all the big high contest leagues where Emeka's just getting pulled up now, which is to be expected. All right, what are we doing next? I would be very happy with Demont. It's exactly where my eye went to. If any one of these three guys fall, besides Josh Jacobs, of course, because he is jail. Don't want Josh Jacobs. But, yeah, Etienne, Scat, Demont, that's what I feel like is going to end up happening for us. We're definitely going to get one, so that we're all good. For me, yeah, all these guys. I love all these guys. Etienne's a steal there. I mean, I rank it just like that, so we're pretty golden. Pretty golden. Okay, well, whatever, you took it. Let's take the boy. Cam backflip, Scataboo. I also love that Week 17 correlation, Giants and Dallas. I feel like that game is always a shootout. All right, what would we do here next? Love me some Hendo. I do agree with, I don't remember who was talking about it. Oh, it was Liam. That 50, it could be like a huge advance rate with just Bashal Tune being a steal. But I love Hendo, love the upside. I think Judkins looks good. You're betting on the offense at this point if it's like a tiebreaker. So it's Hendo or Tune, just because that offense is going to be scoring touchdowns. And the Browns, not so much. All right, and DeAndre Swift, I don't know, dude. I'm off DeAndre Swift this year. I just feel like Kyle Monangai is the better running back. As hard as it is for people to believe, I do think Kyle Monangai. I think DeAndre Swift's amazing, but Kyle Monangai just got the ball a lot at the end of last year, which was pretty telling. Ben Johnson didn't care when they got Gibbs and let Swift go to Chicago originally. So, I don't know. There's something about Swift. The vibes are just not there. And he's always playing through injuries. He's a dog because he plays through them, but I don't know. Monangai could easily be a flop. I mean, he was a very late draft pick. He got a chance to play. But, I don't know. The offensive line is shadily very good. The team is good. They could easily get to the red zone. I like that offensive line, but, I mean, I would take one of the running backs. Is just, for me, it's Trayvon Hendo in that position. High upside. All right, what are we doing next? Love me P-Wash. Big P-Wash guy. Not going to care for quarterbacks here. Unless, like, we get not stuck necessarily, but, like, Joe Burrow's there. It's, like, nothing else is exciting. But, yeah, that's where my head's at. Let's see what we do here. I've been off Jadarian Price for mad long. We don't even fucking know who's starting out there. Why would you? What do you go like in the 4th round? I was like, you guys are drunk. Made no sense. I'm gonna go P-Wash over Parker. Damn, bro. P-Wash has been moving. Joey B gives us an elite stack situation. I think Joey B's going for 50. Unless this loser in front of us takes him. Which he does. Bro, what? These people are just disgusting. I'm not a big Makai Lemon fan. I'm down to get some shares because I don't have many. But did this guy really just take a Joey B, bro? Look at this. And he's a badge? Let's just... Joseph Burrow with Brees Hall, Etienne Swift, Puka, Nico. Bro, what? People make me sick, bro. People... Fake badge people. A little QJ. I love Herbert here. Taking a naked Herbert. I don't love QJ's price anymore, but I see the vision, I see the upside. I'm not gonna be able to stack him, which sucks. Don't care for Ramondre Stevenson. Don't care for Chuba. I'm not trying to pull up any of these quarterbacks. I'm just gonna take QJ. Look, is he my favorite clicker? Nope. But I didn't want to pull up any of his quarterbacks, not that badly. I love getting Herbert when I can stack him with like a lad, which has been very difficult lately. Herbert I was drafting all summer super early, but I guess people woke up and realized, oh, he could easily be MVP. And there he goes. Plus we got outs. I love Baker. And we'll be fine. We will be fine. I love the build. For the audio listens and the fans in the room, which are none, we've got running backs Cam Scatterboot, love him. Trayvon Hendo, huge. Wide receiver Jamar Chase, Triple Crown winner, you already know. Emeka Ibuka, I'm doing whatever it takes to get Emeka on my team. Makai Lemon, I don't love him, Makai, but be decent PPR little guy. This isn't PPR, but we'll take him. QJ, vertical route runner. Love anything McDaniels related. I am buying Chargers, whatever. And then you got tight end, the most elite tight end, so we don't really have to worry about tight ends at all. All right. What are we going to do next? I'd be happy with the Blake Corum. Yeah, I'd be really happy with Blake Corum. I don't have anything Purdy related. I do like Purdy, though. Blake Corum gone. I do like Jaden Reed. Would I pull up anybody? I like Ricky P. We're chilling. Maybe Jaden Reed right now. Could be really risky to take Jonathan Brooks. Don't want Addison really. I know I got the. I think Addison could be good. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I like Ricky P. I'm a Ricky P. truther, but the neat thing. But we're doing it. We're gonna say Ricky P. It's been a minute. Welcome back to the team, Ricky. Welcome back to the team, Ricky. See, I'd pull up pretty. Oh no, he's definitely gone. It's fine. Take Jonathan Brooks. We could wait. We can wait. Don't have any Patrick Mahomes correlations, so we're good. Could mess around with Jackson Dart. I think he's falling really long, really far in drafts. Be fine with it. Jonathan Brooks has all the opportunity in the world to be good. I mean, he does have to beat out Chuba, but we're going to take our quarterback. I just think that Jackson has a ton of upside. Jackson Dart looked amazing last year. He is Josh Allen light. Not there yet. Got the upside. Drake May is really Josh Allen light, and then Jackson Dart would be. Why am I shooting a blank? Drake May light. All right, let's get this. Michael Pittman. Obviously, we're not going to get that. Love Jordan Mason. Not like a huge love, but you get it. And I'd be down to grab Baker. And then I might even just chill on those two quarterbacks. Maybe take a dart throw later. But yeah, that's where my head's at. If I needed a wide receiver, it would be Romeo. A Love Harold fan in this year. Obviously with Brock, so I don't even care about tight ends forever. Let's see here what falls to us. Really wouldn't change anything. Nope. I like this team. I just like what Dart can do because he is an elite runner. So his floor is great, truthfully. Let's see here. Not really sure. I guess the solver's doing Matt Stafford for the stack of games. Who's the Rams play? Tampa Bay. Okay, I get it. I see the vision. But I'd rather me Baker. Love Romeo. I'm gonna get Baker for the. I also just believe in Baker. We're really holding out here on running backs, but it's all good. It is all good. We lock in our two quarterbacks and we're good to go. Be crazy if this soup duster, whatever his name is, if he takes Baker, it'd be disgusting. All right, cool. Leave us Baker. All right, now we got our stacks. We're good to go. Ja'Cory crossing Merritt. Give me JCM. KC. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm surprised Bone. Yeah, I mean, Bo next week was an elite quarterback team, but like I don't straight. All right, so JCM or KC. JCM or KC. Good with that. Bill can get the starting job easy. He didn't show much, but when he did show, he was like pretty fire. Very fire, like 120 yards and like 2 TDs out of nowhere. I remember last year, got him off the waiver wire in my leagues, locking JCM. I like him. I do. I love Rashad White this year. I'm pretty much redraft leagues. I'm going to get on PPR type of leagues. I'm going to get Rashad White as much as possible. I think JCM will just be early down work, and he'll be good, dude. Katron Allen, I'm not really worried about. Okay, next. What shall fall to us? Do you like me, Jalen McMillan? I could just eat. Like I really want to be betting on like a few games, like Giants versus Dallas. You know, the only thing that scares me out of Tampa Bay and going from Mecca and Baker is Week 17 playing the Rams. That feels horrible. Feels disgusting. I would not want that. I would not wish it upon my worst enemy. So that feels like a terrible game. Cincinnati, Baltimore, always a banger. That feels good. Vegas versus Arizona, that's a joke. Of course you want that. New England, Denver, you don't really want that. Philly, San Fran, not a fan. Chargers, Casey, I could see that. Washington, Jacksonville. It's all beatable games. You just don't want to play. You're not trying to play Houston. You're not trying to play the Rams. And our boy Baker is, so that sucks. However, he's not our only one. I think Emeka did it to him last year, so anything is possible. All right, Jalen McMillan. Steph Diggs is going to sign somewhere, so I have no problem drafting Steph. Yeah. This is exactly what we're thinking. Hate Dallas Goedert. I'm just off that. Could be down. It could be happy with Travis Hunter, if not Jalen McMillan, which we should easily get Jalen McMillan. Who the wants Jalen McMillan besides Tampa Bay boys? All right, Jalen McMillan is our bet. Let's do it. Lock him in. Okay, cool. Travis Hunter, if he's there, why not? I could see Sam Darnold because I could live with these guys. I can live with this quarterback room. I actually think Pacheco is low-key not a bad choice. Very off of Mark Cooper personally. Aaron Glenn will be out of there eventually. Yeah, I'm off of it. Pacheco here just feels rich. Like, if I get Darnold, you know what? I didn't plan on going 3 quarterbacks, but given Baker's situation, I can get a Barner later as a back stack. I can get probably not Sheed, but Torrey Horton. I could figure it out. And Barner could be my only other tight end, which would be a pretty nice build. I just don't love that Week 17 game for Baker himself. Could they let their foot off the gas? Absolutely. But we really just look great out. So 3 good quarterbacks. And while I like Pacheco as a bet, not my favorite bet. I'd rather Jonah Coleman, never mind. Gone. Definitely like Algier. Tank Bigsby gets the keys to one of the best automobiles. It's kind of like where my head's at. Look, I get the Charbonnet. I get it. It'd be a nice. We're only hoping for the end of the season, but depends. Let's see what happened there. I think Algier's gonna have a good season. Charbonnet, we just don't know when he's coming back. So I'll give you a minute. It's gonna be December. November. AJ Barner will be our next pick. Feels good to me. We'll go with our boy. Well, Debo. No, not gonna happen. I was about to say deep. Oh, Algier, really, boy? I love Ryan Flournoy. Chance to play, he's gonna be good. Anything happens to the main two guys, Pickens or CD, Flournoy played really well. Alright, well, that didn't happen for us. I don't think I need AJ Barner the second, so let's lock in Debo. I think he's definitely signing somewhere. I really want him to come to Miami. Kind of box ourselves out on wide receivers, which I'm good with. AJ Barner is what we talked about earlier, so that's the move for me. Really hope we don't get sniped, but I don't think we will. Someone take Sadiq. Barner would be a nice stack to our Darnold, which is the move for me. So let's do that. And we're just going to crush 6 running backs probably. Give me Barner. Perfect. Lock it up. Barner is incredibly good. Barner, to be honest, gets tush pushes. And last year he only converted, I think it was 1, but he had 19 rushes. Let's just say they start doing it more. Let's just say the running back room, they don't feel confident. Let's just say they trust Barner to run that in on the goal line. Barner gets an extra 3 TDs or something because of that. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm very happy about that. And he can catch passes. I think he had 55 last year. I am a buyer. And him and Brock, sounds good to me. I don't believe in Elijah Arroyo. So let's run it with Barner. All right, we definitely need some running backs. Let's see what we're doing here. I could see the Sean Tucker. I could see the Emmett Johnston. Jaden Blue, don't play games with my heart. The Cordon Bleu. Marshawn Lloyd. Yeet Cannon. We're chilling there. We are chilling here. Yeah, we're gonna be beautiful at the end of this. Let's see what balls to us. Emma Johnson's my move. Emma Johnson is my move. I see the Darnell Mooney. I get it. I get it. Do we really need wide receivers? I don't think so. I want Jaden Blue. He has the keys to the best offense. And Javonte Williams, besides last year, he's always getting hurt. And I love that week 17 game. Yeah. Give it to me. At home. Last year, last game, regular season game, the guy went for 60 in the TD Waterhouse. Yes, sir. I love Jaden Blue. Let me follow that back up with a Marshawn Yeet Cannon Lloyd. I get the vision on Darnell Mooney. I get it. But I feel really good about this quarterback room, and I'd rather a really strong running back situation with upside. To me, that is Marshawn Lloyd or Ray Davis. I'm going to take Marshawn Lloyd. Am I missing out on anybody? Nah. I like Marshawn Lloyd's opportunities. Look, if the guy could just stay fucking healthy, we're chilling. Alright, what are we going to end this out with? Depending on... I mean, the running backs are sus. So we got one more pick. Jake Bobo, that's funny. No Bobos. All right. Cooper Cup, I am down to leave there. Singleton is a great. Jordan James, why not? Halani. I like me Halani. I kind of like Halani. Okay. We'll be drafting with Sean this week, and guy's been speaking Halani gospel for all off season, and he's right. He was right. He's gonna mix in. He's gonna get third downs. Yeah, I see the vision. I don't really feel the best about the running backs, so backing up another sleeper. This could easily be a 0. It's not like one of those cool, exciting, random ass picks like the Keenan Allens or the Jalen Noels of the world, but I'm not trying to be cute. I'm trying to win with some upside. Singleton can easily, not easily, but I don't know. I don't love something about Pollard, man. Something about Pollard. Doesn't feel good. No correlation, but I just want to find a person that can play the game at some point. My running backs, JCM. There is a world where it's Scattaboo only. Trayvon doesn't take on for a minute. JCM just really has a split backfield, and you're just barely getting anything. Jaden Blue doesn't do shit until he starts. If he starts, Marshawn Lloyd, same thing. Could be injured a week. Could be injured before preseason. Could be injured in preseason. I think we need more help at running back than we do at wide receiver. So for me, it's going to be Singleton and Halani. Halani better fit. Did Halani just go? Scumbucket. It's not like I need Cooper Cup. I like it though. The running backs are sus. Running backs are sus. I think Singleton can. He's a good dart throw, and I feel good about these wide receivers. Let's just take us a nickel. Singleton. Look, Cooper Cup. If we needed it, I would have done it. Recap of the team. Beautiful. Projections don't matter to me. All right. We got Jackson Dart. Love him. One of the best floors you can draft at that ADP. Baker Mayfield, dog. And he stacks up with our Emeka. Samuel Darnold. It was just perfect. I had to do it. Why not? Running backs, Cam Scottaboo. People sleep on his potential. He's so good. Travion Hendo, league winner. This guy's opportunity. Stevenson fumbles all day. JCM showed us a lot of promise last year. He can get it together. He's a steal. I think Rashad White eats third downs. Jaden Blue, one of the best handcuffs you can get. Great week 17. Marshawn Lloyd. I hate Josh Jacobs this season. I'm down, but Lloyd has to stay healthy. We don't know that. Singleton, I don't like Pollard, so it's a great handcuff. Tajay Spears literally doesn't take over when he gets a chance to. Jamar Chase. Love me, Jamar Chase. Triple Crown winner. Easy. Emeka, we all love Emeka. I'm pulling him up now. I want him on my team. Mekhi Lemon, don't get a lot of. I'm down to give him a chance. Quinn Johnson could be a beast. Could also be mediocre. But I like McDaniel, so I'm taking a bet. Ricky P, I'm a truther. I do not care. He just has to stay healthy and he'll be a good wide receiver. His problem is he's never showed us that. Jalen McMillan, backup Tampa Bay. To our Emeka, love it. I think he could be number 2 out there, and I like that offense. Deebo Samuel, wherever he signs, whether it be the Finns, doubt he's going back to Commanders. Maybe he goes back to San Fran. I don't know, but I like Deebo to come back this year. He tweeted out that he gets 3 to 4 more years. I doubt it. Tight ends, literally the most elite. Brock Bowers, give me all day, all year. I'm drafting Brock wherever I can, whenever I can. AJ Barner, love AJ Barner. Stacks to our naked at the time, Sam Darnold. Yeah, lock it in. All right, now let's run it back. Let's do another one of these bad boys. Because why not? I'm not gonna max this thing out, but let's just get involved. Waiting for 10 people. Incredible. Incredible. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, let's see what's good. Are you kidding me? The 3 spot again? All right, I'll take it. Jamar Chase, easy, all day. How did I get the 3? I feel like I've got the 3 spot like 5 drafts in a row, dude. I love me Jamar Chase. So, look, for the first stream, get yourself Jamar Chase twice. All right, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I'll try to make it a little bit different than the last draft of how I'd approach it. Jamar Chase is not a question. I think the 3rd pick is the best pick. I really do. I doubt you're just tuning in, but Jamar Chase, 3rd spot just feels great, right? Because if you somehow get Gibbs or Bijan, you're incredibly happy that it happened. And if not, you get the best wide receiver, period. I mean, there's leagues where Jamar Chase honestly goes 1 overall. If you're in DraftKings, he goes 1 overall. Yes, it's PPR there. But I don't know. It just feels to me Jamar Chase is about to have the best season. Just straight up. All right, so easy Jamar Chase. Not going to be really a question here. Let's just grab him. What's the point of chilling and waiting on nothing? Give me Jamar. All right, last draft. We got Brock. I would easily take Brock again. I don't care if it's the same shit because Brock is too goated. Yeah, Jeremiah Love, I think he's just going to continue to fall down boards. It's not. No, talent's not bad for Jeremiah Love. It's just Algier's going to. Maybe people are realizing Algier's going to take at least 4 TDs from him. 4 TDs is a lot. 24 points, is it? It is. That team's not going to be in the red zone often, so, and they're going to be playing catch up, so should be throwing a lot, throwing a shit ton. I'm off of Jeremiah Love. If he lands to me somewhere in redraft and it's like a good pick, yeah, why not? Sure, let's do it. Otherwise, nope. K9 is my dream. Not going to happen. But it is a dream come true. Give me Brock, give me AJ, give me Drake. I feel like... I missed also that Frenchie that just dropped. That was like... I did the $80 one. The $40 one, that would have been elite to do. I love the small competition. Like, those are the best. But they're time sensitive, I guess, because I missed it and that sucks. But the 3 entry, I mean, I feel like that's the nuts. Small fields are always the best. That's where I won on DK. I've won 3 tournaments on DK, all small fields. So I'm not a badge bro on Underdogs because I've literally been just on DK for years. Underdogs UI and UX is just perfect for best ball, so yeah. I'm going to do a bunch of teams on here. I probably won't get a badge till next year, even with 200 and something drafts. Almost like 300 maybe, 220. Brock Bowers is going to be our pick. Also, like Chase Brown lasting this long. I'll do it. Gone. I don't want Derrick Henry. If Brock goes, then I'll consider it. Brock doesn't go, so we're not considering it. We're going Brock. Literally, we're getting the same team. It's all good. I'm not going to pull up a Mecca this time because try a different story for week 17. I want to buy, you know what? I'll buy into this Baltimore game. Cincinnati, Baltimore. Obviously, if Rachel Rice is there, could be down with the scam artist like himself. Damn, Ameko's getting pulled up like that. Did I just draft with you? Alright, give me Zay. Let's build into this storyline. Cincinnati and Baltimore. That game's always I shootout. What did Jamar Chase go for 40 points last time they played? On week 17, I think it was. Sounds good to me, buddy. Alright, let's try to make this draft more week 17 correlations. And that would be pretty good. Love these two. I love the start. Jamar Chase, Zay Flowers, Brock Bowers, literally the most elite tight end. Yep. All right. Let's see. I'm not even looking at the YouTube to see if there's anything going on, but I see that the chat is dead. So there's not much to talk about with anybody. Any questions? Would love to have them. Would love to argue even. This stream is happening because my wife's out of town, so I'm not going to be arguing much. Love to have a nice conversation. Talk shop. Talk football. I could easily see how streaming could be so addicting. I mean, bro, who doesn't want to draft all day long? Talk shit. All right. Where is my head at next? One of my favorite 17 games is Dallas, New York Giants. So I would take Scadaboo again. We'd have to be really lucky for ETN to fall that long. It's not going to happen. I feel like it's really just been this. I'll take, dude, stop with Devontae. I feel like it's like in there to get our hero-ish running back. Really feels zero to me. Arizona correlation, we're not going to get that because that team sucks. You know what I've been thinking is like a legit cheat code for whoever watches this. And I don't know, I'd have to ask like a Chess Liam. But last round, grabbing a Carson Beck. Quite interesting, right? I don't know. So I gotta look into that, but he's going to play towards the end of the year. He's got a good offense around him. He plays Las Vegas at home. Let's say your quarterbacks are sus. Let's say you got a Drake May. I don't know, dude. I kind of like that idea because the separation of your skill players. But imagine if Carson Beck won you, and I'm sure his draft his ownership is very low. I don't know. It feels like it could be like a low key move. Give me Scadaboo. Fantastic. If not, it's Demont. People don't like Scat. Hopefully this guy doesn't. Perfect. No questions here. Give me Scadaboo. One of my favorite running backs. Literally queued the guy up for the following season. I'm going to be targeting him everywhere. Obviously, to me, I don't care about the neighbors not starting the off-season on the pup or training camp on the pup, but he could easily just not play the first 3 games still. And then they put him on the pup later. Like, I'm straight. Lamar Jackson gets interesting here. Can really invest in that game. I think Tootin's going to be the reason you potentially advance in a lot. But let's just buy into this game. We won't draft many quarterbacks. Try something different. We got Lamar Jackson here. Him and Zay. We're building off this Baltimore and Cincinnati game. Could easily see it being the reason you win. Look, he didn't show. I think maybe him and Harbaugh did have something, and that's why Lamar really just wasn't fucking with him, and now he's trying to show why he's the real deal. Declan Doyle, step on down. Let's make this real. Okay. Our running backs are going to be suspect, but in that range, when it's Travion Henderson, who I love, who I just drafted, so I'm not going to do it again. There's no guarantees in his world. There's no Quinshon Judkins, as good as the talent is. The Browns suck still. Bucky Irving, I think Kenny Gainwell is going to eat into that a ton. So And then who's in that mix? I think Tune. Look, again, I like Tune, but his Vegas odds are shit. And it's like 5 TDs. Chris Roddy is going to play, but nothing like, no, you're not passing up on anything crazy. So we are good. Really, I'm trying to get some value. Lamar Jackson was not that, but Lamar and Brock give us outs to not draft many QBs or tight ends, where we can just pound the table on running backs and wide receivers, which I'm chilling with. Love me a Rome. Do not love me a Jadarian Price, although we could get it going at the end of the year. Parker Washington, if anyone knows me, the biggest Parker Washington guy. Joey B would just give us the most elite stack, period. But I'm not going to do it. Marvin. Let's see what happens here. Not big on Tony P. Just not. That offensive line is so bad. I love Cam Ward, but it's going to be one of the receivers for me. Give me Marvin Harrison, third-year breakout. Plus, and then we get, coordination. Coordinating that game with Brock. And then honestly, we might fuck around and take Carson Beck last pick. Completely different. Give me a Marvin. I have a Marvin in a minute. Beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. Give me Marvin. I really like Rico. I think Jalen Warden could easily be like, pretty much like that RJ Harvey type mold. Especially with Kenny Gainwell out of there. Rico can catch, but I like Jalen Warren's just floor for the most part. I like Stevenson. I just think he's gonna get taken. He's gonna lose his job. Tony P. I don't know. Maybe I do a little different. Get Tony P for once in my life. No, I don't like that offensive line. Really don't. I think QJ is. I don't like his value at this point, but I see it. I'd be happy with Jalen Warren. Let's take it. I like Jalen Warren's upside. Timmy and Rico will be compliments to one another. Plus our running backs are like not great. Alright. Pittsburgh and at Tennessee. Sounds like a good game for me. Let's do it. Yeah, so far I really wouldn't change much. Lamar Jackson, love it. Got a lot of correlations here. Plus, we're not gonna need a draft. We're gonna ride this thing out with only 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends. So we'll get ourselves a lot of running backs and wide receivers, which I am good with. All right, most likely what's coming back to us. Give me Blake. Give me Common guy, please. Sounds beautiful to me. Both these guys are set to take over their backfield eventually. It's a matter of if. It's a matter of when, not if. Wide receivers, I like Jalen McMillan over, not necessarily over Godwin, but in the future, Godwin's just been playing. Dude, he's getting up there in age, and he's always kind of getting hurt. Addison, I like, but not that much. Our running backs need a little bit more help anyways. I love Common guy. He's literally my most owned player. Just like that offense. Like that offensive line. Highly suggest watching that ETR video going over offensive lines. Chicago's been that. Chicago's going to play till literally going to fight for a playoff spot. They're going to find their way to make it towards the end of the year. Dak. Nope, don't need it. Do like Ricky P though. Drazen is falling pretty late. Nah, I like the upside of Mononga, I really do. Addison gone. Ew, dude, never want Xavier Worthy on my team. I'm sorry, I don't care. Worked out perfectly. Took our Pearsall, so we will take our Mononga. Slated to split work. I think Chicago also. Detroit, beatable. Not easy. 15. All right, anybody drafting Colson, Loveland, Rome, and Burden and Caleb? 15 Buffalo, 16 Green Bay, 17 Detroit. It's a really hard one. This would be a nice stack to our situation. Although we do have Marvo. I can see Jonathan Brooks taking over. Nothing wrong getting Michael Wilson. Could be like a crazy little, let's do it. Look, if that game is anything, I'm just gonna try something different. You always have to try something different. We can't be getting the same shit. Kenny Gainwell, Rashad White. I like this bracket of running backs a little bit more in Jordan Mason versus where we just were. What was it? So even just looking at this board. All right, we just took Michael Wilson, and what did we give up? Nothing. We couldn't get Corum. We got Mononga. I don't want J.K. Dobbins. Rather Jonah Coleman, Xavier Worthy. I'm straight. Matthew Golden, incredibly suspect last season. So, love. I'm off of it. We can watch the board a little bit. Get into our bag in a moment. I like Laporta. Let's see. I think I'm going to end this thing with Beck. I'm going to try that move. Brissett's a journeyman. They don't want him. Romeo Dobbs. Dog. I would be drafting Dobbs if I were you. Trust. All right, let's go look at the board. Little Wandell. Love Casey. Love Real Fan, but we have ourselves in Brock, so we're not going to do it. Damn, I wanted Jordan Mason. Not Travis Kelce, bro. I like Wandell's upside. Got a little Pittsburgh correlation too. Perfect. Give me Wandell. Good old Mr. Robinson. Wandell was brought in on purpose. Alright, don't love Aaron Jones. And naked Jared Goff. Don't care for it like that. I get it. And naked Jared Goff. And straight. Take C-Rod. While I love Toon, C-Rod's going to play. He's going to be annoying. He's on Jacksonville, which is a great team. They're going to score touchdowns. If he takes away 6 TDs to the team. And Jacksonville, Washington. Yeah, you got to love that. Washington is an unbeatable team. I could see that somehow being an important game for both of them. I really need to see JD5 bounce back. Disgusting. It took him so many redraft leagues. Sick to my stomach. Alright. Would love me Cam Ward. Love me Cam Ward here. That'd be the perfect QB2 for the team. $14 picks. We'll watch the board. This is when I can understand watching the board. How I feel about them. As Tyrone Tracy, I don't like. I just really like Skydaboo. I think Tracy was a fantastic scoop his rookie season because he just killed it. Last year was a great pickup. I just like. He's a converted wide receiver. He's got a bunch of talent. I think he only carries the ball in his left hand. Some shit like that. I don't know. I just don't think... I think Harbaugh's going to feed Skydaboo the pill. I just feel like they're a match made in heaven, that team. Dart's crazy ass with Skydaboo. That's what it feels like. I like Diggs. Diggs late. Can't wait till he signs. His ADP's going to fly up. At least to the 8th round. He'll be the Commanders' wide receiver too. Love for him to come to Miami. Be great. Because we could definitely use a fucking wide receiver. Andrews and Kincaid, that's a nice back-to-back running tight end situation there. Malik Willis, I'm not a fan of. I get it. I see the vision, but I think the Dolphins are going to be ass. Coming from Miami myself. What else? Jake Berge, I'm off of. That's miserable. It's Cardinal Tate. Alright, fine. I understand it. Dirty hippie. I understand it. Alright, what are we doing? We gotta get ourselves a quarterback. Well, yeah, it's getting pretty disgusting out here. I think I remember Seattle's week 17 was solid. Don't really have anything to go with it, but I love me Isaiah Likely, but all these people have 2 quarterbacks. Put Likely on the key. Let's see the quarterbacks. Bryce Young, Daniel Jones. Oh, who? Wait, what? Did Darnold just go? It's gross. I'll take Isaiah Likely. Quarterbacks are hurt. It's Lamar Jackson or bust, boys. Yeah, Lamar Jackson or bust. I could pull up Bryce Young. Honestly, I gotta do it. I don't want to. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. I had to do it. Otherwise, we are left with Fernando. May not play it down this season. Mendoza. A-Raj, 42 years old. Don't know what you're getting out of him, but it's not bad. Geno Smythe. Only a matter of time. Jacoby Brissett. Look, Bryce is playing for his life right now. If Bryce doesn't have a good year, they're drafting a quarterback. So it's save your career and your life or don't for Bryce Young. and you're playing Seattle week 17. That sucks. That's not going to be good for us. That said, we're not relying on them then. So those random weeks, just do something. We can get ourselves a Chris Brazzell later. And I'm good with it. The Coco. Cooker. Yeah, he did. Who am I kidding? Alright, let's see. Tight ends are locked in. Fantastic. Love that. Running backs are a little sus. Quarterback, we're just riding on Lamar Jackson. That's it. Lamar's got to do it. See, if I would have went Goff, I would have taken Tesla, but I did not. Let's see what falls to us. I'd be cool with an Algier. I'd be cool with an Algier. Sad star stacks. I think Algier's gonna get 5 to 6 TDs. Yep, sounds good to me. If not, Debo is eventually going to sign as well. So a bunch of boring running back twos. This is where I can get sus. Like Tanks Bigsby's a league winner if anything ever happens to Saquon. Where Tyler Algier is not. But he's more. I think he'll be more consistent without standalone. Let's see what we get left. Algier is out of here. I would take Flournoy for that week 17 correlation, punt running back a little bit further because, damn. All right, got taken. Never mind. I don't want Jacoby Brissett right now, bro. I do not want it. I'm taking. I get the correlation, fine. I got the correlation. I want to build off these correlations a little bit more. Alright. Frame windows isn't the worst if you're starting at the end of the year. I see the vision, but I think we're going to try that back move. Just for shits and giggles. What do I really have here that I like? Not much. Not much. I do like Deshaun Stribling's upside. What are we at? 6 wide receivers. You know, I'm gonna take Kamara. I love Etienne, but if anything happens, I got Kamara on the squad. At Atlanta, I could see it. Even if it's a pass catching back, he'll be all right. He'll at least be a playable person. I think I got a little bit tilted, missing out on the quarterback back then. Let's see it. Let's review this tape. I mean, it is what it is. It's fast puppy, who cares? But it was a good idea to look back. Honestly, Bryce Young had some surprising games, and he's really got to do something this year. Otherwise, he's cooked. His life is cooked. Look, they made the playoffs finally. Did he figure it out? Let's hope for his own sake. But yeah, I'm down to give him a chance. We'll stack him with the Brazil. Last pick. Finish with 8 wide receivers because we're only going to get 2 tight ends anyways. We'll get a Carson back or some shit because we said we'd give it a shot. I'm going to be a little unique. We have 3 more picks. 3 more picks. See Jeremy Bernard. See a Jeremy Bernard. Don't love it, but don't hate it. It's gone, doesn't matter. Do not need ourselves anything here. I think there's a good percent. He's gonna be weekly decent, but trying to win it all. Play this thing to win it all. Aaron Rodgers, on the other hand, we have a lot of pieces too. Now we're gonna try the back thing though. So we'll try the back thing. It's like yelling at me to get Brissett, which I totally understand. All right, let's see here. Almost feels like go 6 running backs. We're going to leave ourselves blue. Doubt it. And Sean Tucker could easily take the goal line. I like Elijah Surratt. Where was that? Go Surratt and Brazil maybe. All right, putting a lot of weight into this Baltimore. I'm good with that. Elijah Surratt was really good in college. I don't care if I got him a little early. It is what it is. Brazil. And Brazil have to beat a lot of people out here because Xavier Leggett's not that bad. And who was it? Jimmy Horn honestly played. So, but I do like this as a stack. Brazil, give it to me. I mean, if Brissett's there over Beck, fine. I could just see Beck starting at the end. I don't think I'm crazy about this idea. I really don't. I really do not. Seems crazy now, but end of the season, he's going to start. But if Brissett's there at the end of this pick, I'll fine. I'm taking him. Brazil's not going to be the reason we win. Let's watch the board. What is good? Helani, great pick at the end. Marshawn Lloyd, great pick at the end. Singleton, like it. I like it. I like the dart throws at the end for these running backs. Katron Allen, I don't care for. What are we doing? What are we doing? There's no way Beck was taken. Look, if Brissett's there, I gotta do it. Four quarterbacks. Gotta do it. Let's take Brissett. Love it. Go over the team in a sec. Yeah, why not? All right. The squad. Lamar. This is his year. It's got to be. Bryce Young. Jacoby Brissett. Love it. I think Beck's taking over. I think it's going to be a fun last round pick. Would have done it if Brissett wasn't there. Running backs. Needed to fix them. Cam Scatterboot. Jalen Warren. Kyle Manunshai. Taking over. C-Rod is going to split. Alvin Kamara, he's going to play. Sean Tucker, love it. Wide receivers, easy. Jamar Chase, love him. Zay Flowers, correlation, perfect. Marvin Harrison, perfect. Michael Wilson, we got, seems to be throwing a lot, so I like them both. Wandale Robinson, they are going to be throwing a lot. Isaac Tesla, he is not going to go again for 6 catches, 6 TDs type shit, but see the vision. If anything happens to one of those guys, he's going to play. Elijah Surratt, good Baltimore backup. We're wide receiver too. Tight ends, goated. Brock Bowers, Isaiah Likely. Let's go. All right, let's run one more. I'm feeling it. One more fast puppy. Let's get this shit going. Let's go. One of the vibes. If I am pick 3 again, that'd be crazy. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, yeah, let's see what we get here. Pick 3 is amazing, though. I'm not going to lie. Pick 3. I haven't been getting much 1 and 2s in a long time. Not loving spot 5 or 6 really. Values found in the middle, but to have to deal with Christian McCaffrey when you know he's about to fall off a fucking cliff, it's scary. Yeah, let's see what we get here. All right, back half. Perfect. Give us a little Genty. Go running back. I love it. Perfect. Genty would be my guy. This is where my head's at. I need one of these guys. How would I rank them? It would have to be Genty, Cook, Saquon, low-key, probably like that. Cook, honestly, over, what was it, like, I think he had like over 320 touches last year, maybe more. Let's see it. All right, 309 carries, a ton, and 33 catches. That is over 330, 340. It's a lot. It's a lot of work coming off a year where he did 207 the previous year. And 32, he had 100 more attempts. Look, I love James Cook as much as the next person, but that is something to consider. That's why I do not hate Ray Davis as a dart throw later on. Me, Genty, I mean, at the end of the day, he still has Clint Kubiak now, which is nice. That offense is still going to be sus. Saquon, Sean Mannion, I think this is going to go back closer to 2024-ish. Not exactly 2,000 yards, but better. Still ran for 1150 last year. I mean, what are we talking about? And he's going to probably catch more balls. And he's capable of that. So Saquon, not getting Saquon is just crazy in my opinion. K9 feels like Saquon. Feels like a Saquon type pick. People are just sleeping on him. Literally finals MVP, and he's getting overlooked. Everything out of that team is feed K9. Okay. Omarion Hampton could be the reason you win and the reason you lose. He didn't look that great at times last year. He really did not. So he's not someone I'm running to get. We're going to go running back this draft. I love Genty though. I just love the upside. 70 catches. He had 55 last year. I would not be surprised if he gets fit 60 plus. CeeDee Lamb obviously is very interesting. I don't love CeeDee this year because between him and Pickens, it's going to be... Oof. Nah, I'm going to get us... That's hard, dude. I think you got to take Lamb. Don't have to take Lamb, but we're going to get a good hero RB anyways, so take Lamb, see what happens. Get Dak, see what happens. I mean, if Ashton Genty's left, fire. That'd be a great start for us. Obviously not. I like K9 over Hampton personally, so that's what I'm doing. I love everything Chargers, but I don't know. Omarion Hampton just did not look that great to me. There was weeks last year where he was just like, even before he was injured, you're like, dude, he's not that good. I think everything is better there, including the offensive line, which is the most important part. We could be looking back and be like, damn, that was right in our faces. Joe Alt, Slater back. McDaniels, everything good about the Chargers. Chargers are just buying anything Chargers related, but I don't know. I got a feeling about K9 this year. So give me K9. We can watch the board. Anyone any questions? Let's talk some shit. Ask me some questions. It's good. What do we like here? Makes sense. AJB flipping Nico is very interesting. I get it. Brock Bowers going. We just had 2 drafts if you were here. Took Brock Bowers at the 3 spot with Chase, so here is a little bit different. Makes perfect sense. Chase Brown, I get it, but Chase Brown is one of those guys that I don't know what stream it was, but talent, he's fine. Taking advantage of his opportunity, he's excelled at. That's my thing with Chase Brown. Like, they were literally in my redraft leagues, he got traded for chump change because he was just playing so bad last year. So, I don't know. There's times where you question Chase Brown. He does a little bit of everything, which is really not, you can't deny that. Derrick Henry, I don't know, feels like father time's coming, but at the same time, I like their end of the year correlations, so I think he can do one more. Season. H1, I'm just off of as a Finns fan. I just don't like it. I think McDaniels and Tua were his best everything. Malik Willis, to me, the jury's still out on the guy. He got paid, but not like that, not like crazy. Love London this year. Love Raishi Rice. No, I get it. We're probably going to land ourselves. Let's see. A dream come true is Mecca's here. Put a Mecca right there. A Mecca's been getting pulled up ahead of all of these guys. Literally, I've seen a Mecca get pulled up above all these guys. Bro, please. I would love that start. Okay. Of course, Mecca, as soon as we get on the page. Let's see. Love Lad. And give me a reason to get my MVP, Herbert. Love Lad. Let's just take Lad. I'm just fearful of Javante. I might just be real risky and take Malik Neighbors. You know what? I don't have much Kyron. We're taking him. We're taking Malik. We're taking Malik. I mean, look at that wide receiver room. Why not? Fast puppy, find out. I also think Cordham's taking over for Kyron at some point. I love it. I mean, how can you not love Malik Neighbors? Even if he starts the year off slow, toward the back end of the half, he is gonna ball. What do we need to work in our favor? We really need one of these guys to last. Any one of these I'd be happy with. Trayvon, Quinshon, Toon would be a dream. Do not want Jadarian Price. So a real hero RB build, I'm good with that. We're good. We're gonna get one of these guys here. It's perfect. I like it. I like it. I like it. 11 picks away. Anything interesting going on here? Josh Jacobs, I'm just totally off of. So much regression last year. It was disgusting. Just horrible. Off the field issues. Nah, straight. Terry McLaurin, love him. Dog. Literally didn't have a chance. He came back last year with a hamstring issue because he didn't have a chance to sign his contract. You know, JD5 never got going. Terry McLaurin, I think he has one more good season left in him, confidently. Loveland, I've been seeing him, he's been going more around the fifth round. I'm a buyer all day. Loveland, fourth round, I'll think about it. Hendo, love Hendo, Mike Evans, and Devontae Adams. You got both unks, okay? Good on you. Yeah. Look, I don't think Adams is washed, but I'm not a fan. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, but I'm not a fan right now. Cardinal Tate, I like. I could see Wandell low-key maybe competing with him as, you know, because if you know anything, Cam Ward's going to get sacked often, and that offensive line is not great. I like the pieces that they built around it, but, yeah. I love Montgomery this year. Lamar Jackson, I get it. And naked, Bayshall Tune would have been so. I'm not going to hate on Bucky. Not a fun click, but I'm not going to hate on it. Look, I think Bucky is incredibly hated, and we're gonna get a wide receiver, so take Bucky. We're definitely gonna get one of these guys, whether it's Rome, even DJ Moore. Honestly, people hate DJ Moore. I do not hate DJ Moore. My guy P Wash over BTJ. I've been taking a lot of P Wash. I see the vision on Tyson. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm taking my guy. It's kind of crazy, I know. I get it. I get it, but it's all good. Let's watch the board. Let's see what's good here. BTJ going right after it makes sense. Rico Dowdle is a shadily good pick. I was tunnel vision on P-Wash at that time. I just think P-Wash breaks the bank. It could be very good. Could be very bad, but it's worth it. Jadarian Price to me is not down. Just, I think all of those backs are going to play the game. What happens if they pass more? I don't know. Don't like it. They got a new OC. I think Price is just going to get, it may just take time. It may hit at the end of the year. I like Jordan Tyson. Just like, look, there's no guarantees on Shuck. I mean, he originally barely beat out Rattler, and I really like Shuck, but he's an older rookie from last year. I still think he can pop off for sure. I like that offensive line, but Olave's very good, and he had trouble beating out Rattler in the beginning, which was kind of insane to me. But I like Shuck. Drake May, I get it. People are just like not stacking. Makes me embarrassed to be a badgeless bro and just see all these people just like. Okay, I like this team right here. It's a nice team. Pick three is goated. It's kind of like the Bills I got. Did not get London. Took Bowers most times. All right, there goes Dak. Leave us a T-Law or Justin Herbert. That'd be so annoying if we don't get either one. Love Travion Henderson, so Stevenson I'm off of. I'm just thinking, you got to be thinking like, how am I going to win this shit? And it's going to be crazy shit. Stevenson is not that. Will he get you far enough? Yes. Is he going to win it for you? No, he's not. Henderson has one of those weeks. 130 on the ground, 2 TDs. That's going to win you your week. Parker Washington, the same shit. Like BTJ, we know you can go for 700 yards, 6 TDs. Well, that's cool and all. Parker Washington go for 90, 1100. 7 TDs. I don't know. T-Law really liked him. When it mattered the most, T-Law loved him. So that's what I'm basing off of. Watching his games, watching the film on P-Wash it was real. I feel good about him. I think Travis Hunter is going to be an interesting bet regardless. I would never drive DK Metcalf. Just off of it. Rather Pittman. Alright, so what are we going to do? Please leave us Justin Herbert. It'd be very annoying if we don't have Justin Herbert here. I like Tucker Kraft. We just go back-to-back quarterbacks, to be done with them. Did you just say T-Law? Alright, we're going to take Herbert, but let's just admire this guy. Literally no correlations. And he had the chance to get Caleb Williams. Not trying to be a jerk, but I really am confused. I really am confused with that, bro. Little Joker. Give me T-Craft, though. Tucker Kraft mac and cheese. Elite. He has a chance to be the number 2 target on his team. Yeah. Tucker Kraft is very good. Give us Tucker Kraft. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go over the squad right quick. Justin Herbert, love him. He's honestly, I've been putting a ton of money on him as MVP this year. K9, my favorite running back to get in that range in general. Bucky Irving, do not like, but I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be a little bit better. He's basically almost at the 6th round, end of 5th. Wide receivers we like a lot. CeeDee Lamb, Ladd McConkey, Malik Neighbors. Are you kidding me? If he does anything, we'll be all right. Parker Washington, love me P-Wash. He's one of my favorite players, period. Tucker Kraft was tight end 2 last year until he got hurt. Obviously, let's ride. we will be chilling. All right, let's see his board. J.K. Dobbins. I would have taken Blake Corum over that. I like J.K. Dobbins, very consistent, but the guy has battled through the most difficult injuries. Alec Pierce. I don't know, dude. Just could be a one-hit wonder. I don't know why. It just reminds me of Kenny Galladay type shit. I don't know. Just feels like that. I like Josh Downs there. I wouldn't even be surprised if they signed someone. Keenan Allen. Doubt Diggs, but sad. I feel like they're going to sign someone. Jordan Addison. I just never loved drafting Jordan Addison. I like JJ a lot this year. I have no idea why Sutton's this high. No idea. He was not even good as a 1. Laporta, love this year. Godwin, I'm off it. RJ Harvey, I think that he can still do some things. Josh Downs, great PPR. Jaden Reed is the type of guy that is high upside, going to win you best ball kind of shit. If he ends up being the wide receiver 2, has a lot more Timu Tyreek type weeks. He has the potential to be a fucking just incredible. But knowing him, it's probably not. It'd be good. He doesn't need to play. What do we like here? Leave us a Manon guy, that'd be awesome. It'd be cool with either one of those. Ricky P. Jackson Dart. I could be down with the Jackson Dart. Come back. Or grabbing Jackson Dart now. Nah, this guy's not going to grab Jackson. So give me my guy, Kyle. I love Kamanon guy. I think he's taking over for Swift. I talk about it all the time. Ricky P over Dart. Why would we do that? Let's just see why. I just love that Dallas Giants game. And we got him to a Malik. Yep, I'm good. I'm going to go Dart. I'm going to go Dart. Let's see, the only question marks would be... Nah. Got 2 quarterbacks I feel really strong about. Justin Herbert all day, all year. Jackson Dart, his floor is so good that you're chilling. I don't need to touch a quarterback, honestly, so go over it. Herbert, love him, MVP in my opinion. Jackson Dart, sophomore year could pop off, love him. K9 Beast, Bucky Irving, don't know. I think Kenny G is going to be a problem, but look, Bucky's a good player. And I like Tampa Bay, and the offensive line's amazing. Kyle Madone guy, playing for one of the best offensive lines, showed us last year what he can do. He's going to have a lot of touchdowns, in my opinion. Anything happens to Swift, I don't know. It feels good to me. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, obviously. Ladd McConkey, easy. Malik Neighbors, hello. Parker Washington, amazing. If he does what he think he can do, he's a steal. And Tucker Kraft, of course. All right, Shad White went right after us. I get it. Romeo Dobbs, I love this year. Baker Mayfield, dog. I would take him all day. Harold Fannon's who I'm targeting in pretty much all of my redraft leagues. He's gonna fall to this price range. I'm just gonna try to get a bunch of Harold Fannin. I really like the guy. Players that are like in this range of like things, depending on what you need. I like Casey Concepcion's upside. I think he's gonna be very good. Not Aaron Jones. Jordan Mason's there. I like Jordan Mason. Don't love Jake Ferguson. He's not going to be good unless something happens to Pickens or CD. That's what happened last year. And we're most likely going to land ourselves a likely to go with our dart. Honestly, you could stack dart pretty easily. Mooney. Jordan Mason. Yeah, I think Jordan Mason's going to start. I think he's actually pretty good. Maybe things that just work out last year in the beginning. I mean, some weeks where he was good. I don't know. Aaron Jones feels like dust. I like Jaden Higgins. There you go. Likely right there. In my face. C-Rod to me feels like he's going to split that backfield. That is where my head is at. Keen Missile. So I'm not going to take... I'll take Keen Missile next. I'm not going to take a C-Rod here. I am going to take us a likely stack with our Jackson Dart. Yep. I like Jaden Higgins' upside, but this is exactly what I want to do for my stack. And then follow it up with a Keaton Mitchell. Bad dream come true. Make it happen. I like Jaden Higgins' potential. And look, if we would have waited on quarterbacks here, it would have been shit out of luck. Like, yes, I like Cam Ward, but it would have been naked. Perfect. Let's stack. Let's stack them. Maybe I like honestly, the end of the lay round picks. I like third. I like third and 11. Feels like third and 11. Feel like the moves. Jaden Higgins, huh? We need to run it back real bad. No idea why he's lasting. We're gonna take Keaton Mitchell. Just fits our team. Perfect. Let's go over it. Could look at the board and go over it. How about that? Yo. Should I trade Laporta for Lad McConkey and Kenyon Sadiq? That's a good question. Is it PPR? I mean, I would have to say yes anyways, I think. Kenyon Sadiq is a freak. I think is it a dynasty league? But I think Lad is going to be very good, and I think Kenyon Sadiq's upside is going to be great. If it's a dynasty league, dude, yeah, to be honest. I love Laporta's outs this year. I think he's going to be very good. But look, Sadiq was taken in the first round. You know, I really thought Mason Taylor did a lot last year to show us that he was good. But Lad McConkey, he's going into his third year breakout. I think he's going to pop off this year. I would do that trade. I'm assuming that it is a dynasty. Yeah, I like it, dude. Look, Laporta, as good as Laporta is, he is the third person on that team to get the ball. And Laporta's problem has just been health, dude. He's been going down often, which sucks. So, yeah, it makes it a little bit scary at times. Good question. Keep them coming. I love talking football. I love talking shit. And I love helping out because while my channel is brand new, I've won a lot on DK, and I only got into content recently. I think I got an idea of what I'm talking about. I think. But yeah, no. I like that trade. Alright, so the team is CeeDee Lamb. We took him over Genty and Cook, which I'm good with. K9, Love, Lad McConkey, Believer, Malik Neighbors. Dude, are we kidding? Bucky Irving. Don't love, but the potential's there. P. Wash, we love. Justin Herbert, great. Tucker Kraft was number 2 last year until he got hurt. Common guy to me is taking over. He's gonna get a touchdown. Chicago, perfect offense for him. Jackson Dart, great. Isaiah Likely, perfect stack. We're about to be up. Do we need a running back? Because I like Jonah Coleman. I don't know why it's saying John Jennings. This is why I don't love going back and forth, but I really like Jonah Coleman's potential. I like Jonah Coleman's potential. I really think he could take over. J.K. Dobbins is just... Love him, but the guy's always just getting hurt. Let's see what we can do here. I think we're chilling on 2 quarterbacks. I think we're chilling. I think Denzel Boston could be a beast. I love Flournoy. I think Denzel Boston could be a beast. Did he just go? It is what it is. Let's take Flournoy. Bet into that Dallas. I also love that week 17 game of the Giants versus Dallas. So give me all Dallas and Giants players, please. We've got 4 now. Dart, oh no, we get Scat. Neighbors, Flournoy, Lamb, Dart, and Likely. Yeah, we got 4. Alright. I love the team. Let's go over it. Herbert, Dart, K9, Bucky, Kyle Monangai, Keaton Missile, Jonah Coleman, redraft PPR, but I already have Fannin. Redraft PPR, but our wide receiver AJ Brown, George Pickens. Reach, what's the question? Who do you got? Like who you trading? What are you doing? I love Fannin though. Is it a trade? PPR Fannin fire. Wide receiver, I mean, I don't know. Are you trying to trade him? AJ Brown is going to kill it this year. Top 5 in my opinion. Could be top 3. George Pickens scares me a little bit. I love Pickens' potential. Obviously, we all do. I've been drafting him since he's been a Steeler. But I think it's him and CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb could, not sadly, but he could flip him. Audio is broke. Appreciate dropping a sub. Are you? Got you. Alright, we're coming up now. I think Debo is a great, once he signs somewhere, he's going to go up. Another sleeper stack in this situation, Zachariah Branch and Tua. But I'm going to take Debo. Give me Debo, he's going to sign somewhere. Wherever he signs, he'll be a good player. Alright, I like Greg Dulwich. Also like I love Gunnar Helm. And that'll set us up with tight ends I feel good about, but I feel good about all of them really. Let's lock in our tight ends. Let's take ourselves Gregory Dulwich. If he ends up being our first option in Miami, I'm down. Reach, you gotta let me know what is going on, dude. I don't know. You got Fannin, but you got AJ Brown and Pickens. I don't know what you're trying to do. You're trying to trade? Let's see what's good. Should I just do a stream-a-thon and just keep running? I could be down and draft again. I don't got shit going on. I'm giving you guys a sauce. Let me know. Ask me any questions. I am down. I am here to help. I'm here to chat, talk football. Wife's out of town, bro. This is amazing. I got shit to do. I'm just gonna draft and make millions of dollars here with you guys. And I just want to help. Let me know what's good. All right. Rish, whenever you get back to me, I will gladly help you with that. All right, we got 2 more picks. So we're going to finish off with we're leaving 2 quarterbacks. Easy. We can go with it. Darnell Mooney, which is what we wanted to do earlier, so I'm good with that. I'm down with Jaden Blue. Again, that week 17 game correlation, it's one of my favorites. Giants and Dallas, I love it. Give me a Mooney. I've been going with a lot of 6 running backs because I feel like I'm going with this hero and these are not heroes. The rest of these boys. Darnell Mooney, perfect bet. I mean, of course. Two more picks if I can end it off with Jaden Blue and Darnell Mooney. Yep. Don't think this team needs 8 wide receivers. Like Malik may be slow, but I like CD, I like Ladd, I think Parker's fine, I think Forno. I could see where it needs 8 wide receivers. Running backs are just a little bit sus. Running backs are just alright. K9 didn't hold it down. We'll see. I definitely like Dante Van Wick's upside. This late, I mean, I would take definitely Dante Van Wick's and a Darnell Mooney. If I needed like a last minute dart throw tight end, I'm down to get Njoku. Not that I need it, but he's going to have spike weeks, bro, and he's free. He's literally free nowadays. We're going to be fine. Let's see. All right, let's go with... what I will do is take a Wicks and then follow it up with Mooney because his ADP is a little bit higher. Let's just do it. I doubt this guy behind us is going to fuck around and mess us up. Let's take Wicks. Let's take Mooney. Perfect. I like the Star Wars pick though. Let's do it. I love this team. All right, let's go over that. I'm down to draft one more. If there's people chilling in the chat that want to do it, I'm down. Let's go to the team quickly. Drafted from the 11th spot. CeeDee Lamb fell to us, so let's do it. K9, Ladd McConkey, love Ladd. JSN 2.0, maybe. Malik Neighbors, very good. Like literally very good. 4th round, you're not going to be getting much of this. Especially if he does not go on the actual pup. Maybe slow to start, but we're trying to win the end of the year, so he's that type of guy. Bucky Irving, I love Kenny G, but Bucky, we have to grab something. P-Wash, I think he's a game winner. All right, I am trading Laporta for McConkey and Sadiq. In PPR reach, I like it. I'll tell you right now, because I know I like it. And yes. So McConkey So you'll have Lad, Fannin, and Sadiq. %, bud. Love Fannin, bro. Wouldn't even honestly watch Fannin end up being better than Laporta. Yeah, I would definitely do that trade. I like it. All right, we'll go over the team. We'll draft one more. I'm down. Let's run it. All right, but let's go over this team. CD Lamb, K9, Love, Lad McConkey. Bro, if he's JSN 2.0 with McDaniels and with Herbert, 100%. Neighbors, bro, that's the reason. He's the reason you win best ball. If he pops off at the end of the year, Bucky Irving, Love. Not Love at all. Sorry, I'm drunk. Bucky Irving, but if he can do anything, I think he's got potential. The offensive line's amazing too. Parker Washington, we love Parker. He's literally my guy. Getting him as much as I can. Justin Herbert's my MVP bet. Tucker Kraft was tight end 2 last year until he got hurt. Common guy, huge, late round running back you need to get. Jackson Dart, love him, great floor. Isaiah Likely, perfect pair. Keen Missile, love him. Jonah Coleman, J.K. Dobbins bound to get hurt. Flournoy, perfect pick, honestly. And Deebo Samuel, eventually is going to sign. You'll never get him this late. Greg Dulwich, if he's our number 1 wide receiver in Miami. Option, perfect. Dontavian Wicks, starting the outside. He's good. Darnell Mooney, perfect. I love this squad. Let's go into one more. Let's do another. Low fast puppy. Let's just get in there. All right, let's see Risha's question. I'll answer you by yes. For sure. I truly think Fannin could be better. He low-key could be better than Laporta. I don't know for sure. Obviously, none of us do. But Fannin, coming out of Bowling Green, people were questioning whether or not he had the skill set. He showed us that he actually did have a skill set. I don't think that team is bad. I think they're actually getting better. We know that Todd Monken likes his tight ends. I'm a fan of Fannin. I'm getting him as much as humanly possible. Laporta is, sadly, this guy's just always hurt. So, yeah, I love that trade, dude. I like it. And Sadiq has a ton of upside. All right, so we are drafting out of the 11th spot again, bro. Okay, I'll take it. Literally the exact same thing. All right, let's see. All right. We got a minute. I'll answer your questions. We could look at the board. All of this makes sense at the moment. Nothing crazy in my opinion. The thing is, my flex spot is Kenneth Walker. RB. Damn, that team's elite. Don't love Jacobs though. The lad. That's what I would do. All right. I'm a huge redraft guy. So love redraft questions. All right, let's get involved here. 11th pick. So we CD fell to us last time. Honestly, Mega worked out pretty well. I would go this time around, maybe try a little different, something different. Go Genty, and whoever falls to us next. All right, cool. Take Genty. I'm happy with literally any one of these guys. I took K9 in the last one. Let's take Amarian Hampton this one. Again, didn't love a lot of things I saw with him, but it's okay. All right, we'll watch the draft. Yo, ask me any questions. I love talking football. I think I know what I'm doing. I won a few things in DK, but more so a redraft guy. But basketball is my shit. All right, so as to be expected, I'm not really feeling an HN early pick. Not that he's early, I don't know, I'd rather not this year. I feel like Miami's gonna suck. I feel like Miami's gonna just be trash. And I don't know. HN's gonna catch. I don't know, that whole offense is gonna change, dude. Watch us be a running team. Watch us get to the goal line. HN's not gonna get those free touchdowns. They're gonna put Ollie Gordon in there, bro. It's gonna be a nightmare in Miami. Watch. I had HN last year. I fucking love the guy, but just watch it. Like, he's gonna lose so many touchdown opportunities because it's gonna be mad annoying. And that's when we get to the red zone. We don't have Waddle anymore. We don't have Tyreek anymore. We don't have McDaniels anymore. I don't know, dude. And you got Malik, Willis, probably gonna try to take off if he doesn't get hurt somehow. People forget his Tennessee sample size was disgusting. Malik Willis was so bad in Tennessee. Remember, he's coming out of Liberty College. He's definitely got a ridiculous amount of talent, elite runner, but for being real with ourselves, which a lot of people don't seem to be, literally Malik Willis could just be a fill-in, and we draft a quarterback next year. I just feel bad for AJ. Anyways, things I love so far. I love taking Bowers in the second round. I'm taking Bowers all day, all year. Redraft, best ball, wherever. Bowers is the guy. What would I do here? Let's see here. Nothing stands out to me as crazy. Breece Hall, I think, went a little bit earlier than he normally does. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I like Breece Hall. I just don't like the Jets. I feel like he's Breece Hall and HN are the same people, bro. They just play on teams that suck. Coach McDaniels is a better coach. Well, was at least, but Aaron Glenn is not going to last. Dude was running up and down for absolutely no reason last year. He's a nice guy. He looks like a legit guy, but I don't know. Garrett Wilson's probably the only guy I like out there. I want to take Breece Hall, but I'm just off of it. All right. Also, not the biggest fan of Devonta Smith. Just not. I don't know. Slim Reaper, he'll be solid, but I think they're just going to run the ball. If we get the guy that I really want at this pick, it'd be amazing, bro. It would be a dream. Leave me my guy, please. I'm not going to say it. I doubt you're in this chat, but the fact that you are. Trey McBride falling, that's nice. It's a great pick. Malik Neighbors, it's pretty early, but I see the vision. Leave us this last pick. Of course, not going to happen. All right, I love T, but I'm going to take Ladd. Especially after giving that advice. I wanted him back up really fucking bad there. All right, cool. We'll take T. That's a layup in my opinion. I love also that Cincy Baltimore. Love it. T. Higgins is a machine, bro. 10 TDs like pretty much all the time on paper for the guy. Lad McConkey, he's gonna pop off. Earlier this summer, I was getting teams like Drake, Lad, and Emeka, or like Chase, Lad, and Emeka. It's crazy how the rankings just change. All right, let's go watch the board. All right, I like Tetero. I just don't like Bryce Young, so me passing on Ted, that's why. Josh Jacobs, I hate. I'd rather Etienne. I just like that offense better. Yeah, Waddle, you know, look, he's either going to be a hero or a zero, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know. If anyone really wants to debate about it, I'm down to talk about it. Garrett Wilson, I do like. It just, again, you're tied to Geno Smith and Aaron Glenn. I don't love that. Terry McLaurin, you know what you're getting out of him. Mike Evans, Hall of Famer, probably will have 10 TDs. Purdy is so slept on. DeAndre Swift. All these picks make total sense in my opinion right now. I love Scatterboo. I like what this guy's building. What does he have? Damn, this is fire. Yeah, the three hole is my favorite. And that's huge. Chase, London, Love, and Scat. It's fire. That's definitely my favorite team on this board right now. The team behind us also looking pretty good. Josh Allen stacked with Cook. I like it. Team in front of us, solid. Team in front of them. It's a good room so far. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I can't believe I've been going at this for 2 hours. Honestly, it's fun, bro. I'm just drafting. No responsibilities right now. Let's do it. Otherwise, I'd be working. I love Henderson this year. Then this guy's putting together a good team, bro, at the slot 3. I like that. Henderson is my guy. Stevenson is a loser. Puka Bowers, that's a great start. And Demont, yeah. 2 and 3. It's a nice team. Bashal Tootin makes sense. He's gonna move up. L Jags, Baltimore squad. It's a good room. It is a good room. Alright, what are we going to do here? Alright, I'd be down with Seawat, Cardinal Tate, Rome. That's exactly where my head's at. Problem is, I like DJ. Problem is, it's going to be hard to stack him. Cardinal Tate's super easy to stack with Cam Ward, and I love Cam Ward. I don't like the running game there, but I like the passing game. Romo Dunze could easily end up being the one there. A perfect world would get both of them. This is not a perfect world. So we're going to start off with Cardinal. It'd be beautiful if they leave us Rome. Nope. Alright. I've been taking a lot of my guy P-Wash. I'll give BTJ a chance. We'll give BTJ a chance. I've been taking way too much P-Wash. I'm going to even out my shares just a little bit on BTJ. Love the squad. Quickly, we got Genty, Omarion, Hampton. He could be a beast, bro. You could end up being number 1 running back. Wide receivers, love them. Lad McConkey, T. Higgins, Carnell Tate, Brian Thomas. Look, BTJ did whatever he did his rookie season. We're good to go. Look, was he a Mac Jones merchant? Potentially, yes. And Parker Washington is that guy. But you got to be a little different. Just in case he has a rookie form back, I'm down. And give it to me. We'll keep an eye on the board. Jadarian Price, disgusting. Sorry. I'm just not a fan at the end. Tyler Warren stock, I get it. Jordan Tyson, Parker Washington's a great pick there. Drake May, stack with AJB, Jaden Daniels, unstacked makes sense. Yeah, this is the type of team you get from the third spot. I like it. Joey B, I like it. Caleb Williams. The goal for us is Justin Herbert or T-Law. I mean, it's really Herbert. It's really Herbert. Herbert will be perfect with our Hampton and McConkey. Herbert, I mean, Herbert's MVP this year, watch. I love Herbert and Burrow to have the best seasons. They can't run, but they can easily go for 40 plus TDs this year. I think Burrow goes for 50 himself. Bro, T-Law. Fine, you got P-Wash. Bro, Herbert ran to make it to us. It'd be super sad if not. Take your Tucker Crafts. Leave us Herberts. MVP. Come on, bud. Amazing. Amazing. Fire. Alright. I am incredibly down with, I honestly like one of these two guys. Wide receiver room, if we're going to talk about it. Jaden Reed, I love the upside. Timu Tyreek. He has a lot of potential. Sutton, I do not like at all. Godwin, Addison, meh. I like Josh Downs. Now, it is more of a question. Week 17, Pitt, Tennessee, Denver. Week 15, LV. It's going to be RJ Harvey or Rico Dowdle for me. I like that Joker roll for RJ. Oh, he's a catcher. He's a little merchant. Yeah, let's take RJ. I like it. I like the bet. Also, went to UCF, so got my boy from UCF. We don't have many players on our UCF squad that come out that are great, so give us RJ. There's Godwin, Addison. So glad we got Herbert. Beautiful, beautiful stack. I like Godwin, but again, injury just bound all the time. Addison just, nah. I hate Xavier Worthy. I don't think I've ever drafted Xavier Worthy in my life. Just, bro got hurt running into a guy last year. I feel like that's just who he is. He's just known for running into other humans and getting hurt somehow. Sam Laporta. It's a good pick. We're going to wait on tight ends. I'll take Fannin. After all that advice, I'll take Fannin here. I like Josh Downs this year. Did he get taken before Alec Pierce? Yeah, I think he did. I get it. I get it, Pearsall. Alright. So team 3 we've been keeping an eye on took Mahomes. Jalen Warren. I don't like now. See, you got to draft the whole team before you can judge it. The Jalen Warren pick I don't hate, but he had three good running backs. I don't know why I didn't go for a quarterback. I mean, wide receiver. Now, team 2 on the other hand made up for it. Common guy, great pick. Jonathan Brooks, great pick. This guy's cooking, huh? Jameer Gibbs, guy. Jay Brooks. Okay, I like that. I like the first team. I mean, it's a good overall room. Good overall room. For us, we're most likely trying to grab. See what they leave. If it's wide receiver, running back. Let's see. I'll take a fan in. After this conversation with my guy Reach here. Michael Pittman. Definitely down for Pittman this year. Not a big Bo Nix guy, but I see the vision. I'd be happy with Fannin though. Plus the guy behind us probably wants a tight end. I love Fannin. I could take both the guys I told him I gotta take. Yeah, Fannin's there. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Take Fannin. No hint of serious injury. What? Alright, what are we doing here? I might just push it and get... I am going to push it and get us a... I'm going to push it, which I already did. Matthew Golden. Let's give him a chance. He'll be in the 2 sets. Could be good. Plus, I'm going for that Cam Ward later. We got time, boys. We got time. Look, Bo Nix, to me, off that ankle injury. Maybe he's not running as much. I don't know. I don't. Matthew Golden could be like, oh shit, not bad. 10th round pick, not bad. Plus, I'm gonna ride or die with Herbert this year. Jordan Mason's a good pick, honestly. See it. See the vision on him. See, Jackson Dart, Kyler Murray's great. Hopefully stack them somebody. Unstacked Kyler, interesting, okay. Alright. What are we about to do? What are we about? I love Romeo Dobbs. Say what you will. I think he's going to be so good. New England. Just like so good. Aaron Jones. I'm off that pick. Alright, just scrambling. Let's get closer. Alright, so what are we going to do here? I am going to punt the quarterback a little bit further because I don't want Baker. C-Rod I think is going to be annoying. But like, I feel good about these guys. Let's see what happens. Baker won anyways. We could also almost leave it at 4 running backs. As hard as that is, I could leave it at 4. Or just take our very last one later. Cool, let's see right left. I don't think the guy behind me is taking Cam Ward. That would be just incredibly annoying. So let's take Shaheed. Also gives us out, God forbid. Okay, great. Let's take Cam Ward. Perfect. We got Justin Herbert and Cam Ward as our stacks. To our Ladd McConkey, Cardinal Tates. Fire. Shaheed is a best ball. Perfect fit. They give you weeks of zeros and they give you weeks of 30s. So that's what we're buying out here. Fannin, I do like. Also, what I like about Cam Ward is you can get Gunnar Helm later. So I like that. Could also get a Gadsden later. So I love that. So it's working out exactly how I would like my drafts to work out. Dallas Goedert, one no part of. Keaton Mitchell, love me Keaton. Omar Cooper, yikes. Woody Marks off of it. Jalen Willen, I like. Samuel Darnold, yeah, makes sense. Tyrone Tracy, I'm off of. I really want Scottaboo this year if I can get him. Travis Hunter, Jalen Naylor. Nothing exciting towards the back end. We are trying to get ourselves another pretty good tight end at the very least. Like I like Fannin, but back it up with something that we feel good about. Our tight end, our running back room is solid, so at least another good one, potentially 2. And wide receivers, I love them, honestly. We're building. We can even go over it quick. Start off with Genty, followed up with Hampton, McConkey, Love, Higgins, Carnell Tate, BTJ, Justin Herbert, Harvey, Fannin, Matthew Golden, Rashid Shaheed. I like it a lot. And then Cam Ward, love it. Damn, Gadsden left. That sucks. It's all good. It's all good. Jonah Coleman. I can see why they would recommend CJ Stroud. See the Tajay. I've been fading Tajay. I might do it. I don't normally do it. Oh, I really like Jonah Coleman though. I'm gonna take Tajay. It'd be a little different. Stock's trending up. I have no idea why, but I don't know. It feels good. All right, what are we gonna do? I don't have a problem with Jonah Coleman here. Like I like Trayers, but we've got Ladd. I'm okay with that. Let's go with Jonah. We're done with running backs. This is a good room. It's basically people I feel good about. Done. Like it. To me, Jonah or Harvey are gonna have the keys to an incredible backfield. Now all we're really going after is good value with tight end, running back, wide receiver, quarterback last, cool. We're invested in these 2 games here. Tennessee and Chargers. Alright, let me see where my boy Gunner is. Perfect. Could go back to back Tight ends, I don't hate it. Let's go look at the board right quick. Personally, I'm not a big board watcher. I'm more talking about the queue and what's going on in drafts, who's left. But from a viewer standpoint, I get it. You kind of can see what's going on. I'd rather talk through the picks, to be honest. I'm going to switch it up. Hawkinson's this awful. Do not want Hawkinson at all this year. Literally built like myself. And I am not in good shape right now, so I'm not drafting my damn self. Dalton Schultz, though. Gunnar Helm we're 1,000% getting. Bryce Young's not a bad play, honestly. And then we punt little tight ends a little bit further. I like it. I would take Bryce here first and then Gunnar. And this guy needs a quarterback, so sorry. We're going to do it. Sorry, my guy. Yes. And I could take a Brazel. He could mess around with me. Cool. Gunnar Helm. Boom. That's perfect. Let's go, boys. Tennessee to my neck. Ugh. But so Dayball comes in there and they do something special. I like Cam Ward watching the Netflix doc. I see the vision, bro. He really does feel locked in. Plus, I'm from Miami. I've seen him play at UM. Cam Ward is a dog, to say the least. And I like Gunnar Helm's upside. Year 2 breakout. Played really good last year. Anybody doesn't know Helm. 44 catches, 357 yards, 2 TDs. I see the upside, as you all should. I am going to put Mr. Brazel. Spelled wrong. Okay, there's a little dart at the end. If I wanted another tight end, I would take a Freiermuth, honestly. Could even take an Njoku. Nope. Brazel is not an earlier pick. What do we leave in here? I'm not taking Brazel right now. No way, no year. Pat Bryant. See these tight ends. Let's be safe. I like Njoku's spike weeks upside. Give me Brazel to end this bitch off. Let's do it. It's a beautiful build in my opinion. Projected pretty good, which I don't care about this projection shit. Alright, go over the squad. Justin Herbert, MVP. Cam Ward, sophomore breakout. Bryce Young, love it. He's not good, but he's got to do something this year, otherwise he is gone. Running backs, love them. Ashton Genty, I'm targeting everywhere. Omar and Hampton could be ridiculous. anything McDaniels. Anybody that's been a running back for him is good. RJ Harvey, perfect Joker role. I'm good with it. Tajay Spears. Look, something that happened to Pollard, and if it's Tajay or Singleton, I'm good. Jonah Coleman, I feel like some reason to play. Wide receivers, great. Ladd McConkey, we could have went 8, but Ladd McConkey, T. Higgins, Carnell Tate, BTJ, love him. Matthew Golden could pop off. Shaheed is that type of person like when you were your leagues. Chris Brazel, we don't know. They have a lot of receivers there, but paired him with our Bryce Young. Harold Fannin, Gunnar Helm, David Njoku. I'm a fan of this draft. I would draft another one, but I am cooked. So I appreciate you guys chilling and watching and jumping in the chat.